Hello. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about all the features available in the 3D viewer. Using the top menu, I will leave only the 3D view enabled. Once that's done, now we can see only our 3D model more clearly. And here in the options bar, we have some functions. We have the orbit function, our model. We also have the pan function, which means we lock the image and just move it around. We also have the option to view in first person, which in this case is our go-to-room option. So here, for example, I can enter our large and modern building and walk through it calmly. This is a great tool to show clients what the projects look like inside. We also have access to the Camera Interaction tab. Here we have the option to fit to view, change the focal length, and also the option to rotate the camera. So here in Fit to View, we can choose, for example, an element and place it at the center of the view. It's also possible for us to change the lens. So here, let's suppose I want to make the lens wider, with a wider angle or with a narrower angle. And we also have the option to rotate the camera. We can also, in fact, do a more detailed zoom using the zoom window tool, which is very useful. And with this tool, we also have the option to move back a bit after zooming in. We can go back here and get closer to the element we want to show. Once that's done, we also have the option to measure. But we also have the option to make cuts in the model. So I'm going to exit Go to Room. Now with the complete model, we can make a cut in the X section, and here we can set exactly where we want this cut to happen. We can also make a cut in the ICO direction, as well as a cut in the Z direction. And finally, we can also use the section box tool. Going back here to the X-axis cut, we also have the option to gradually and precisely rotate this cut. So this way you can choose the best way to visualize your project. We can also select the view based on levels. So here we can view only the levels we want to see. We also have the option to explode the model, so you click on this option, and as you drag here on the side, the elements separate, they explode in the model. Besides that, we have the settings area. Within the settings area, we have the option to configure, navigate, appearance, and environment. Here, in the settings area, we can optimize our performance. We can also enable and disable some navigation modules. In the appearance area, we can also change the visualization quality. And finally, in the environment area, we can choose the color we want to use in our model. We will return to the initial view. And finally, we have the full screen option. You also have the option to select an element, and by right-clicking, you can isolate this element or hide it, set it as a focus, or create a section box for it, for example. You can also isolate the element, in this case the wall element, and you can also hide this element. The Beam Workplace 3D view offers you a wide variety of options for viewing your model.